Welcome back. We are the Gnawing Root Biters. I'm G,
And I'm Ethan.
and today we have come for vengeance on the Habsburg monarchy. Last week, we got a bit humiliated by the livestock colony. Their livestock managed to outgraze our power potential. So, this time, we're coming in with the spirits that give the strongest retorts to the invaders. I'm going to be playing Vengeance as a Burning Plague.
And I'm going to be playing Stone's Unyielding Defiance.
So just a reminder on Habsburg 3. Um, After every build, we have to gather a town into the land that was built in, or not built in, just after build. We add additional towns, and instead of building cities inland, we build two towns, and the deck is faster. And once again, the escalation is we want to try to have more blight on the board. That is why today we've elected to play spirits that deal pretty well with blight. My spirit treats blight as bad lands, so in just a few turns, I'm gonna be able to rip them apart. And then for Stone's Unyielding Defiance,
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I completely forgot about the Blight part. But basically, I get to add Blight from the box instead of from the Blight card. I thought this was purely thematic. Now I'm seeing that it's actually practical.
yep. And so we have set ourselves up on the island in position to strike, and we will begin with the initial explore of the mountains, just like last game. All right, on to turn one. So to kick things off, I'm starting on with the standard opener for Vengeance. I went growth option number 3 for energy so that I could play Fetid Breath Spreads Infection.
And I went with growth option number 3. I took the presence off the top track to get some energy for future turns. And I'm playing Plow's Shatter on Rocky Ground.
All right, let's go into we don't have fasts, so let's go into Invader phase.
Big
Uh,
event, big event.
in the land with the most towns, replace two towns with two cities. If there is only one town, instead replace it with one city. So I'm gonna do it here
Oh,
because that really doesn't matter for this land. For you, where do you want it?
I'm thinking here.
Okay, you want that to be a city.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong key. On each board, push up to two explorers or a town from a land with beasts. Oh,
That is interesting. Where do you want it? I'm thinking on top of the blight.
yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. And then what's the last one? Invaders Ravage? No, Ravage this turn.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
build in mountains. So, town, disease, town, town, and then explore sands.
Okay, and we just pushed the town out of it. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to do the thing. Gathering. So this town would get gathered into here
When is it? Before build?
after build.
After build. Okay.
Yeah,
And
so
it would not have happened on the top board.
what do you mean?
Oh, it would have done this.
Yeah, no, it would have. Yeah, well, we can take that one in. Wait, so that means
Ooh.
this. No, this sands would still have an explorer on it. Yeah, okay.
Is that a misplay? Should we have pushed this town into here?
No.
No, no. It was on beast. It was on beast. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Let's go to slow powers. So I am going to just one fear and add a disease somewhere on the island, probably in a sands.
Can
Actually,
we
I'm not
reach
not.
this?
Yeah, I could do it there. Let's do it there.
Okay. And plows shatter on rocky ground. I destroy a town. I'm gonna destroy this one.
Which one was that?
It was the one in this middle mountain
Okay.
on my board. Yes.
I think that's it. Yeah, TP.
Yep.
For turn 2, I went with growth option number 2, and I opted to take an animal to proc my first innate. I'm playing Stream Disease into the Wind and Plague Bearers.
I went third growth option again, unlocked my second card play. I ended up getting a major. I got Bombard with Boulders and Stinging Seeds and forgot Plow's Shatter on Rocky Ground. And I'll be playing Stubborn Solidarity and Jagged Shards Push from the Earth.
Alright. And so, for fast powers, I just give you range, and for one of your powers, you get to put a disease in that land.
Okay.
I'm also going to use my innate to snipe this explorer. And it does 1 damage to the Dahan.
Ooh, that's pretty big. I don't know exactly where I'll be playing Jagged Shards Push from the Earth. I'm waiting for Explorer. So I think I'll just go Stubborn Solidarity on this middle mountain here. It's going to be 1 defend. And this Dahan will not die.
Oh, you have that land covered. I wanted my
You
presence
didn't
to die. I'm gonna move my presence here then. Or I was gonna grow there.
Yeah, that's gonna blight.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to play my innate power, hold the island fast with a Bulwark of Will on myself. So if blight were to be added on one of my lands, I can pay 2 to take it from the box instead.
Well, you're not adding it there either.
It's gonna be added, and you will die. It just won't be added from the.
So you won't die, but I will.
Yes, my passive protects me. It doesn't matter where it comes from, though. Usually.
Got it. Okay.
And on the Stubborn Solidarity, since you gave me Scream Disease into the Wind, I'm just gonna put the disease there for a future mountain.
All right.
That's the turn.
So for Invader phase, we got Invaders do not ravage in lands unless there are more invaders than the current terror level. More than 1.
Okay.
Prey on the Heedless. In each land, 1 damage per beast. Oh, that's big. That snipes this Explorer.
That is insane.
And then, in each land, push a Dahan per Badlands or Disease to lands without Badlands and Disease. Let's...
I would push these 2 out. I like the coast.
I think it's just 1, right? Yeah, it's just 1.
Yeah, let's push to the coast.
And then on your board, this Dahan has to get pushed out. Oh, wait, no. Your Dahan can't be changed. So they wouldn't be moved.
Yep. That makes sense.
Nice. Okay. So, Ravage in Mountains. This is going to blight. I'm going to leave behind a disease. This Dahan's going to die, and then it's going to blight. I'm going to leave behind a disease. This is going to blight as well. But you're unaffected. You have to pay...
And it's coming from the box.
Right, yeah. So I'll put this away. That blight is from the box. And then I'm going to leave behind a disease.
Alright, I paid the 2.
Okay. And now the build in sand... I'm going to let this go through for 1 fear. They're going to build a town here. And then the rule with Hapsburg. Got to gather this town into here. Can't gather a town into there. Got to gather this town into here. And this is the only town I can gather. That's unlucky.
Ooh.
Wait, did I completely skip? I did not resolve the Ravage here. So let me do that.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you?
I didn't. I was so hyper fixated on the blight.
Oh yeah, you didn't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So nothing dies.
Yeah. So except for the town. The town dies.
Yeah, the town dies.
Okay, so then this sand doesn't get a town, and this one does. This one gets it from here, and now they explore the coasts. Wow, no escalation. That's good. Oh, and our coasts are all set up with disease.
Wait, doesn't this town absorb this?
Or did I already put one in. There were 2 towns in there.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. Okay. Slow powers.
So jagged shards push from the earth. I think I want to put it here. What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah, I kind of don't want that to blight again, because that I cannot deal with.
I'm going to use Plague Bearers to generate 1 fear. And for each disease, I can push 2 explorers, towns, or Dahan. So I am going to push these 2 towns, and I'm going to move... I was going to attack...
Are you sure you want to put it in the coast?
I mean... No, you're right. I'll put it in here. The question is, do I want the disease to go with? Because I... No, I'm going to keep the disease there. I'm keeping the disease in that land.
I agree.
That's it for slows. Alright, TP.
Yep.
For this turn, I want to keep up the pressure, so I went with growth option number 3 to gain a major power. I gained the land thrashes in Furious Pain, which is going to be instrumental once the land is covered in blight. So I'm going to be playing that right now, along with Fiery Vengeance.
Alright. I went with the Reclaim option, despite having cards in my hand because I wanted the Earth elements. I went bottom track to get the extra Earth element for my innate, and I'm playing Stubborn Solidarity again with Bombards with Boulders and Stinging Sea.
Alright, so for fasts, I'm just going to deal 1 damage in one of my lands, destroy one of my presents, and yeah, 1 fear and 1 damage on my lands. It's actually going to be 2 damage because the blight counts as Badlands. So that kills the town. 2 fear.
Very nice. I'm going to be playing Stubborn Solidarity on this Sands at the top. Dahan cannot change. It should be full defended. And then on snow, I'll be able to do something on this other problem land.
Yeah.
Oh, and I will have both of my innates go off here. So the first one, hold the island fast with the Bulwark of Will. If any of my lands get blighted, I can pay 1 to add a blight from the box. And the more important one here, let them break themselves against the stone. If damage is dealt to my land, deal 2 damage back and half the damage the invaders did.
Nice. Got some thorns damage in here.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing it on this Sands with the Beast.
Alright. Yeah, normally I would be skipping this Ravage, but because I got Land Thrashes, I think that was too good of a card to pass up. You ready for Invader?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Event. Hardworking Settlers. Alright, what is this? Push up to 2 Dahan, add a town to a land without a town, and ravage in the land of the most invaders. That one's bad for me. I think it's all right for you.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes it double blight in this land.
Yeah, that's not optimal.
Alternative. Ravaged cards skip up to 1 matching land, 1 fear per player, and then accelerate the deck even more.
I'm tempted to go with top.
If we go top, we go Blighted Island here.
Do we? Oh, shoot. Honestly, removing a stage 2, stage 3 is not even that bad.
Well, here's the thing. I kind of... Because we got Coastal Lands as one of our stage 2 cards, right? So that means that we're guaranteed to have escalations from here on out. Which also means that if I get hit twice here, then I never have to worry about escalation on my board and I can just go to town. So that's what I'm thinking. It's risky. On your board, I think it's overall good. So I say we go top here. We're going to go Blighted Island, but I think it's worth it.
I think so too. I'd rather play a fast game than die out slowly.
Oh my god, and look at that. Beasts prey on the injured. This turn, beasts also count as Badlands.
Ooh.
On each board, destroy a damaged invader and a land of beasts. No damaged invaders. Alright, so we're set? Top.
Yeah, definitely top.
Alright.
Definitely top.
So we'll start with which let's start with your board. So you want to push 2 Dahan.
I'm thinking I want to mobilize. Wait.
So you have this covered. You have this covered. So pushing these guys doesn't do anything. What about pushing this guy or this guy?
Pushing these into the mountain.
Like if you push this, we're gambling on jungles, right?
It's more so that and getting them closer to the coast generally, since the coast seems to be where the growing issue is.
Yeah.
I think we have time.
I think yeah, okay, I agree. And then add a town to a land without a town. So that's you. Where do you want your town?
Where do I want my town? Let's put it in the mountain.
Okay. And then Ravage in the land with the most invaders that matches the Ravage card. So that's this land. So that is going to... So the defend one is gone. It's going to attack the Dahan. The Dahan soaks 2 damage. 1 damage goes to the land. Dahan fights back, kills the town. That's fear. Alright, now on my board, push up to 2 Dahan. I'm thinking of pushing... See, I wanna join you in the jungle gambit, but I need to make sure wetlands also stay somewhat safe. So I'm gonna push this Dahan into here.
Okay.
I think I can take care of Sands if it comes up again. Add a town to a land without a town. Yeah, likewise, I'll just put a town in this wetlands. And then immediately Ravage in the land with the most invaders. So that would be this one. So that's going to blight. Alright. And then yeah, beasts also count as badlands. That'll come into play during slows. Fear card. Each player may push an explorer from a land with more towns and cities than the land it came from. Oh!
Huh.
So I can push this explorer into here.
That's good. I can do the same thing.
Yeah, just keep in mind that it's still going to drag a town into there anyway. But, I mean, it's 1 damage that we're preventing.
Okay.
Okay, Ravage Sands. So nothing happens here. Over here, these guys kill themselves on the Dahan. Over here, so how does this work? It's going to blight from the box, you said?
Yeah, this one's going to blight from the box. And then it's going to full clear the land.
I already... I'll put this...
Oh, is that from the box?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah, and then it's going to kill
this
the
land. Nice.
One fear.
Alright, and then here, it's going to blight and then cascade. And that's going to take us to Blighted Island. Disintegrating ecosystem. Immediately on each board, destroy a beast and then add a blight to a land with towns and cities. Okay, that's really terrible for 2 reasons. One, we lose our beastie badlands.
That kind of stinks, but oh well.
And then the second reason is that we add a blight to a land with towns and cities, and then that blight also cascades. So here's the thing.
Does it have to cascade? Wait.
Yeah. If any blight that gets added, unless it specifically says it doesn't cascade. So, I mean, I want this blight here.
Okay.
So that it acts as double badlands for me. And then this will cascade to... I'm fine with losing this.
Okay. That's fine.
That gets replaced with a disease. And then on your board, where would you like blight?
I would like it here.
Alright.
Oh, man. Okay. We're live. It's not that bad of a blight, but the events are the only awkward part now.
Yeah. Also, I'm realizing that if we blight if I Blight Cascade into here, then we don't have to worry about escalation. So I'm gonna take
Oh,
this back.
okay. Oh, and also I want the blight here. I realize that my presence can't die.
It has to go somewhere where
Oh,
there's a
you're
town.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Right.
Okay, so yeah,
I'm
we're
like it.
reverting it, so I'm not losing this presence. I'm just cascading to here instead, which will mean that we have 5 blight, which means we don't worry about escalation for the next 3 turns, which is quite nice actually, because they're exploring jungles.
Oh, the gamble only kind of paid off.
I think it paid off fully. This is what we wanted, right?
Yeah, yeah, more or less. Wetland was also okay, but just because like this one land that you're on is a little scary, the jungle.
Yeah. All right, slow powers. You want to do yours or should I do mine?
You do yours.
Okay, so first off, I'm just gonna in range 0, I'm going to deal 1 damage somewhere. I'm going to snipe this town. That's a fear. And now, the land thrashes in furious pain. 2 damage per blight, and then for each blight in adjacent lands, 1 damage. So let's count how much blight we're working with.
Oh,
So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, since blight counts as badlands, that's an additional 2. So 10 damage total.
oh! Before you, oh, I had an idea.
What's up?
Would it be bad to do it here? I know the value is a little lower.
I'm gonna prevent this ravage next turn.
Okay, I like it. Let's get that fear. Big. All right, mine is less cool, but it works. 1 fear, 2 damage. I'm doing it on this land, and because it has a bad lands, it kills a city. 2 fear,
Big.
and then I add a bad lands. So if you have any fast damage and can come over, that would be appreciated.
I just realized something.
Huh?
We were supposed to gather towns on the coastal build. So this town would have been in here. This town would have been in here.
Okay.
And then this town would have been in here.
The Blighted Island is the same, right? Because the Blighted Island happened during the Ravage.
Yeah. This is just
Okay.
build stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this is all
That
fine. This is all fine.
that doesn't change my play. It might change your play though.
I'm still
'Cause now-
skipping the ravage here, and
Okay.
then waiting a turn to nuke it. But yeah, no,
Sounds
that's
good.
just something I forgot about. But I think it's good that I caught it.
Yeah, good catch. I kind of need fast damage. If you can lend some.
I will see what I can do.
All right.
TP.
Yep.
Okay. For this turn, while I'm still on 2 card plays, I'm going to go growth option number 3 to gain a minor power. I gained Here There Be Monsters, and I will be playing it with Strike Low with Sudden Fevers.
For the Spirit phase, I went with the 3rd growth option. I got a major power, melt Earth into Quickest Hand, and I've got Stubborn Solidarity. And I will be playing Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth and Scarred and Stony Land.
Alright. If things go according to plan, I think my board is pretty much entirely taken care of. So, to start off, I'm going to 1 Fear and skip all ravages that happen in this Sands. Then, I'm going to deal 1 damage per disease in this land. Because there's a blight, it counts as badlands. That's going to wipe it.
All right. I am going to use the innate on myself so I can pay 2, but I don't have energy right now. Probably just going to let it happen from the blight card. And then let them break themselves against the stone. I'm going to do that right on this crazy mountain because it's probably blighting. That is my fast.
Alright. Invader phase. Add a blight to a land adjacent to a land with blight. Spirits may prevent this by destroying 2 presents from each board to be protected.
I can't afford the presents.
Funnily enough, I can. So hold on. I can. This is gonna be so bad. I could destroy this presence. and this one, as well as this one, and leave diseases everywhere. Because I only need this land for my slow powers, and then I can grow. No, I'm reclaiming next turn.
Wait.
No, it's okay. I have range though.
That's
Yeah,
messed up. This is messed up.
Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this.
Oh my.
It's so troll.
That's a lot of disease.
Each beast generates one fear if oh, we have no beasts. On each board, add a Dahan to an inland land with Dahan.
Now this I like.
I suppose we reinforce here, and
I got
you put it there. Alright, fear card. Lands with presence have defend too. Ah!
That's not useful.
Okay, ravage coasts. So over here, Dahan dies, town dies. Over here, skipped. Over here, explorer dies. Over here, it's gonna blight. But from the box or
nope. Okay. I am bored. And then it cascades up.
No, it doesn't cascade because that's your guy, right?
That is when blight is added to one of your lands, unless the blight then outnumbers your land, it does not cascade. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and then there's, up here, this Dahan's gonna die. Wait, no. It's defend one per.
Yeah, it's defended.
Yeah, so, it's defended. So that Dahan lives
and it kills it.
That's really nice.
That is really good.
Does your effect proc? Yeah, it does. Let them break themselves against the stone.
Yeah, so it does 2 damage, but there's 2 Badlands, so that's going to kill the city and explode. 2 fear. Pretty good.
Pretty big. Suddenly, we might just win next turn. I'm going to keep my mouth shut because we're still in Terror level 1. Build in jungles. Town. And then gather towns into lands without towns. I'm going to gather this town into here. And that's it. Explore and ignore the escalation. Explore Saints. 1, 2, 3, 4. It wouldn't have explored here if we didn't have that town. That's okay. Slow powers, I'm just gonna push. What? Yeah, you may push an explorer in town. Okay, yeah, it's push 1. So I'm gonna push this town into this sands, and that's gonna generate 2 fear, and that gives us a fear card.
Nice. Start in Stony Land. I can only play from a sacred site. I'm thinking that this is very awkward.
If only I gave you range. I mean, you could set up Badlands, maybe.
Yeah, I I think the best play is to remove this explorer, eat the blight, then add a Badlands. That's not the worst. And then pull beneath the Hungry Earth. You're also gonna hate me for this. I think the best play is that.
No, I think that's reasonable.
Okay.
Yeah,
not bad.
Yeah. TP?
Yep. Your board is looking a little hectic.
Oh no, I'm chilling, dude. I'm chilling. This is exciting. I got him right where I want him.
Alright, time to generate fear.
For this turn, I had to reclaim. This is going to be a bit of a slow turn, but it's hopefully going to be pretty strong. I'm playing the Land Thrashes and Furious Pain and Plague Bearers.
Alright, I picked third growth option, gained a power card. In this case, I got the Shore Seeds with Hatred. And I uncovered an extra card play, which gives me a minor power. That's called Isolation. I also realized that I forgot the other minor power before. It's too late. I'm not going to retcon it, but I just wanted to highlight it. I'll be playing Jagged Shards Push from the Earth and Melt Earth into Quicksand. Oh, and the Call to Isolation I just drew.
Alright. So, I don't got any fasts. Let's do yours.
Okay. So, obviously, hold the Island Fast with Bulwark of Will on myself. Then let them break themselves against the stone is going to go in the jungle. in case any damage goes through. Call the isolation. I will be pushing a Dahan to the jungle. And then melt earth into quicksand. One fear. Isolate the land, which it's not going to explore into. 2 damage. Kills the explorer. And then after invaders and Dahan move into target land, destroy them.
Oh my god, wait. With Habsburg?
Yes,
Oh my,
exactly.
holy, that's a good play.
And it's not going to suck into here because
Because of land order.
Yep.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. I
don't think they're gonna breach this defense.
I don't think so either, but we'll see.
Alright, invader face. Still in Terra 1, okay. And lands with Dahan. 1 Dahan and 1 town. Make a truce. They don't participate in Ravage.
Okay.
I mean, that just means that this Dahan gets to live, which is alright with me.
It's bad on my board, but what can you do?
Yeah, well... I mean, that just means this town is guaranteed to die from this, which is really
never
good.
mind. It is good. I take it back.
Yeah. What's left? No beasts. For each board, 1 fear if any Dahan are in lands with towns and cities. That is correct. 2 fear. Okay. Fear card. Each player adds strife to a town. Did I ravage already?
No, you just remove the explorer, but it's fine.
No,
it's gonna happen.
I think
You ravaged all
I think I prematurely resolved the ravages because I got excited.
You did. You prematurely resolved.
No, let me tell you why it matters. Because okay, this town is not participating in ravage, right?
Yeah.
So if I strife this town, then this land does not blight.
Yeah.
I jumped the gun, basically.
You definitely jumped the gun. I get to add one too. Does it have to be a different one?
No, it can be the same one.
Yeah, we're just traumatizing it.
Yeah, same town for sure. That's a good idea. So yeah, now we're gonna. Now we're no longer jumping the gun. We are on ravage. My bad. Strife gone. This is not ravaging, so only 1 damage to the land does not blight. And then yeah, here
you already resolved that.
I already resolved that. Here nothing happens. Okay. Build in the sands. And now guess what? I have disease all over the map, so nuh-uh.
Are you sure you don't want this one to go through?
I mean, that's 1 more fear, and I'm going to nuke that land anyway, so sure, why not?
Yeah, we can just use that like a farm.
Yeah, speaking of, I'm going to gather this town into there.
Oh, you have to add a town as well.
So, oh, yeah, so I add the town, and then so it's not going to create a city. It's, the rule is correct.
Yep.
Speaking of, they can't gather a town into here. They do gather a town into here, which then dies.
Nice.
And then that brings us to the last stage 2 card. Wetlands. Alright. That is fine with me. They do not explore this. Wait, they don't explore this either. They don't have a source.
Wow. My board is pretty good.
Dude, last turn you were like, "Oh, my board is so my board is so screwed." And now
okay, not last turn, but a couple turns ago. It's like
let's
but now it's good.
Let's just close out this game. I'm pretty confident that we can do it here.
Okay.
And if not, fast power next turn. So I'm gonna start off with Plague Bearers, and I'm gonna just move. Let's see, 1 fear in a land with disease, and I'm gonna push this Explorer into here and push the disease with them. Just set up for next turn. 1 damage in a land with towns and cities. I am not in a land with towns and cities. Okay, here's what we've all been waiting for. The land thrashes in furious pain. So 2 damage per blight, and then for each blight in adjacent lands, 1 damage. So that is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then additional 2 because Badlands, which is 9. That's going to be 3, 5, 7,
9.
9.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry. Okay. So that is 3 towns in the city.
Fear.
That is 5 fear. All the explorers live, but that's okay because I can prevent that ravage.
We kill 1 town, we win, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going there immediately. I'm killing that shit on fast.
Okay. I'm just gonna do this, and then let's go to TP.
Okay. All right. And now to close out this game, I went for growth option number 2 to grow to this land with the last town in it. And then I'm going to be playing Scream Disease into the Wind, Fiery Vengeance, and Strike Low with Sudden Fevers.
All right. We're playing my cards. I'm playing Bombard with Boulders and the Stained Seeds. Melt Earths into Quicksand. Jagged Shards push from the Earth. Let's finish it up.
Yep.
May I get some range, please, sir?
Yeah, you get +1 with your powers, and you also get a disease that you can put on something. Additionally, I'm also going to do 1 fear, and I'm going to skip this Ravage. That is never going to happen.
All right. I guess with that done, I'm going to do 1 fear, 2 damage on this wetland, and you may have the honors.
Well, I just looked at my passive. It says do 1 damage per disease. So I can do 1 damage here, but because there's 2 blights, I can also just take out these explorers. So this never wasn't any threat in any way. Yeah, let's just finish this. Fiery Vengeance. I suck at this game. There's no blight in that land.
I know!
Welp.
We went on slow.
Welp. I got so cocky, dude. It's a good thing I played cards anyway to, be proactive for
yeah. I'm so disgusted, but it's fine.
I'm disappointed. Well,
I'm going through
with it. Destroy presence.
Okay.
1 fear and 1 damage to the town. That's that.
Okay.
It dies on slow. It dies on slow for my passive.
Okay. I'm gonna let them break themselves against the stone on the sand, and then let's go to Ravage.
Yeah. Well, what event first? Let's see if this event makes us lose again. For each board, discard the top minor power. If it lacks blight.
What's the second? We're doing the second.
For 4 water per person. I mean,
I'll forget 2 cards. I forgot 2 cards. I already forgot them.
I was about to forget one, but okay. Each player may add a presence to one of their lands with Dahan. Oh!
Yay.
Sweet. I'll add a Dahan here. Or presence here.
One of their lands with Dahan or a presence?
Yeah, well, your existing land.
Okay.
Alright.
And I get a major power or a minor power. Oh, I don't care.
Oh, is it? Oh, because your passive rule.
Yeah, I'm picking one. I don't care.
Okay, what did you pick for the viewers?
Haunted by Primal Memories. Yeah, I'm gonna be haunted by this game with how this last turn went. Yes.
Each beast, no beasts. During Ravage in every land, defend 1 per Dahan. Okay. Fear card. Skip all build actions where Dahan outnumber towns and cities. Okay.
That's cool.
Ravage Sands. Boom. Doesn't happen. Nothing. Okay.
Oh, it dies.
No. There's no Ravage.
It did damage to the land.
But
I fought back.
I skipped the Ravage. With my...
You are evil.
No, wait.
You're a bad person.
I skipped... That wasn't intentional.
Just go. Yeah, let's keep going. I'm never forgiving you.
You know what? You know what? I could prevent this town with the. I was gonna say I could prevent the town in that land with the
building wetlands.
I don't have presence in that board, so I can't skip.
Just building it.
Okay, fine.
Trust.
I was gonna do a fun.
No. You forgot the monarchy livestock. It goes into the quicksand.
This. Oh, is this quicksand?
Yeah. I kind of forgot to put the token because I thought they were going to get sucked into the sand, but I realized I targeted the correct land. So,
okay, you targeted this land to do the isolation?
Yeah, I did it just for funsies because I couldn't reach the jungle, but it turns out it actually matters here. So
okay.
we went on build.
This town, despite its best efforts, finally
perishes.
Goes out. Yeah, it perishes, goes out. Man.
We got our revenge. I'm so happy. Oh, I hate these guys with
That
the
was.
burning passion.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. For the last week or so, I've just been thinking about like, oh man, dude, what if we're just bad at the game? What if
What if we
Habsburg?
lose this one? We rush back and we lose.
No, I mean our spirits are strong. We played against Habsburg the way we should have last week. We should have played more offensively and not really caring about blight. Which, granted, I'm playing a guy who's empowered by blight, and you're literally playing a guy who does not care at all about blight.
I do not. Absolutely do not.
Yeah. After having rewatched the VOD and edited the video, I realized that yeah, a lot of the mistakes that we made in the last video were from trying to be defensive when we were playing spirits that should have capitalized on control and fear.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
however, we also had really bad luck with cards and events. A lot of the
Mhm.
events just made things a lot worse for us, and the cards that we got actually we picked the best out of the options there were because I'll be honest, a lot of the powers we got just did not have
Yeah. They just didn't do
damage.
anything.
Yeah,
See,
yeah, yeah. They had moving Dahan around. They had a little bit of fear, but there was no damage, which is what we needed.
yeah. So this game, I went like major power on like turn 2 or something. Like I really tried to get majors, and I got some pretty quick.
Yeah, same.
I
I
don't think that
love I love going major powers, honestly.
I only thought it was good because I I was so paranoid about what happened last game. Turns out they didn't do a lot of damage anyway, but they were definitely better than nothing.
Yeah.
So overall success.
You know what I realized about major powers is that with the new expansions, there's a lot more cheaper, affordable major powers. So
Oh yeah,
doing like taking the chance, to get a major early pays off more because of the expansions. Like
I agree. I agree. I think
look at
there's
this. You
also a
have
little bit of power creep.
you have a 2 power major, you have a 4 power major, I have a 4 power major. I don't know about power creep because the cards from the base game that costed way more, they may have less text on them, but I feel like they're still way more effective. Like cast down to the briny deep. I mean, I think that card should still cost 9 energy. It's
That's fair.
yeah. Same
I
thing
I,
with
I
the volcanic eruption and tsunami. Like those cards have been there for a very long time and for good reason. They
yeah.
deserve their higher costs.
I think those are only justified because targeting singular lands is very difficult for a lot of us. But like with your major power, targeting a single land, like the land Thrashing the Furious of Pain, that is so good on one land. Especially given our playstyle. I think the majors I got were a lot better situationally because they were on the cheaper end and I have energy problems.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like you couldn't do that if you were just playing base game, given our situation, because those powers are more expensive. They target bigger groups, which we rarely had this entire game.
Yeah, like in base game, like I think the cheapest major power was Winds of Rust and Atrophy, and everything else was like you needed to get at least 5 or more for it to even like consider playing.
Yeah, whereas I get a turn two cost major
Yeah,
power, which allows me to play the game.
for real.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Well,
right.
we got our revenge on Germany. No German engineering today. I do not want to see Hapsburg for a long time.
That's funny you say that because there's a new version of Habsburg,
Oh, we're gonna have to run it back on what was it?
the mining colony.
The mining was it colony or town?
I Yeah, it doesn't matter. They they're much less migratory and much more blighty. Like
Yeah.
imagine if you combined Sweden with England. That's what mining expedition kind of feels like.
A mining expedition. That's what it was.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little intimidated, but I do wanna fight them another time. I feel like we've been missing the Russians and the French a little bit though. If you know what
That
I'm
is
saying.
true. All right, well, stay tuned and see who we fight against next week. We'll try to play, more spirits like last time that are much more slower and methodical, but for this one we had to go all out. We had to go get our revenge. So,
We need to get vengeance and
vengeance and defiance, yeah.
we have to be unyielding. Ah,
Ah, there you go.
There we go.
All right. Catch you in the next
Have a
one.
good one, guys.
Have a good day.